Hello, friends. Chapter 33. We are who we define ourselves to be. What are you telling yourself? I hear from the different people I work with. Somebody said, I am lazy. And I'm like, what? Why? Why are you choosing to tell yourself that? Because you like to buy frozen cauliflower rice instead of learning to make it yourself. But why would you choose to tell yourself you're lazy? I'm thinking that's pretty smart. Okay. So just start noticing the words you're using, the phrases you're using, because that's really who you're defining yourself to be. Now, when I was looking over this, I noticed my lines are a little crooked. Okay, none of these are perfect, just so you know, because I've been working on, I'm not defining myself as a perfectionist anymore. If I did that, I would never get a video done, okay, because these aren't perfect. Like this probably should have been scooted over more in the middle, and this is a little bit crooked here, and there's plenty of them like, oh yeah, here's my typo mistake, not my typo, but my whiteout. I cut a little piece of paper and put it on top of it because I'm not going to redo a whole new one. Okay. So it's okay. I'm defining myself as I'm getting things done. No, I'm defining myself as I don't have to be perfect. Okay. But that wasn't really on my agenda to tell you today. That was just a side note that randomly crossed my mind. So I listened to a podcast and it was so cool. He talked about our inherent identity, and I wanted to share that with you. So here's an example. He has had a very hard time giving up sugar. He knows he loves sugar. He wants to quit doing as much sugar. And so every day it's just like, nope, not going to eat as much sugar today. Well, that never worked. He planned it. He didn't buy it, but he still found it. And so he's just like, okay, what can I do to work? What can I do to figure out how to stop eating so much sugar? He started telling himself, I am a sugar shunner. And that's really working. So he said, even on his birthday, when his brain was just like, oh, it's my birthday, I totally deserve all this sugar. I can eat whatever I want today. It's my birthday. And then at the back of his mind, because he's been practicing this for a while, it's just like, oh, but what would a sugar shunner do? Okay. And then another example. The lady he was interviewing on his podcast, she said, I have, struggled for years to lose weight, eat healthy, all that stuff. She started telling herself, I am a wellness warrior every day, to get exercising, to get eating healthier. I am a wellness warrior. And then all throughout the day, it's just like when you have choices, what would a wellness warrior do? Okay, then it becomes such a part of you. It becomes a part of our identity and what we are telling ourselves. So she said she exercises with her husband and he was out of town. And her brain said, guess what? You don't have to exercise today. Your husband's gone. And she's like, yay, I get a break. And then here comes the thought, but what would a wellness warrior do? And she's like, all right, I'll go to the gym. And then she's getting ready to drive to the gym. And it's just like, oh, but you usually ride your bike to the gym with your husband. It's only 1.5 miles away. You usually ride your bike. And she's like, yeah. Her brain's like, but you don't have to today. Your husband's not here. And again, it's just like, but I didn't feel comfortable. She said, in the car. So when I had started to go, I mean, you sit in the car, get ready. She's like, no, that's not what a wellness warrior does. And so she rode her bike by herself. So this can become a huge part of us. And I got to thinking, I mean, there's different things I tell myself, right? One of the videos, I'm a firm and friendly parent. I'm practicing that over and over and over, which is helping. I am, and different things. But what's my overall thing that I tell myself and I am a health nut. Okay. I've told myself that for years. In fact, that's my email address for my regular self. It's health nut. And so I'm just like, yeah, I'm a little OCD. No, I'm so passionate about health. And so that totally defines me. That's the choices I make are what a health nut would do. And that affects my life. I'm working on the emotional stuff and the brain drama. And there's so many other things to work on. But my goal to you, not my goal, my challenge to you is, what are you telling yourself? What do you want? Let's say your name's Angela and you want to be active instead of coming home and sitting on the couch and being a couch potato. What if you start telling yourself, I am active Angela? And what does she do? What does that look like? Okay, so I want you to find something. Look how simple this is. I am, what are you? What is it you want? Align that to who you really are and remember it, post it, say it over and over and over and over. Choosing to become who you really want to be and who you are brings the joy to what you're doing. It no longer becomes a chore. Okay, so I challenge you to find a I am statement that's part of you and who you want to be, and own it and remember it. It's so worth it. We have so much good inside of us. And to start saying that instead of saying, I'm lazy, I can't do this, I don't do this. No, I am a go-getter also. So tell yourself what you want to be and practice. It's rewiring your brain, and it's amazing what it can do. Okay, you got this. Bye.